Hi, my name's Stephanie Downey Toledo, and today we're going to talk about the role of the speech-language pathologist in literacy. This is a topic very dear to my heart because before becoming a bilingual speech pathologist, I was a classroom teacher. I'm a special educator as well, and so it's very important to me that all speech pathologists who choose to go into a school-based setting have a deep understanding of literacy and the wonderful role and opportunity that we have in bringing our knowledge as speech pathologists to that work. So we'll start with a quote from ASHA. Today's SLPs play a key role in literacy, collaborating with teachers, instruction on phonemic awareness and related literacy skills to general education students, and assessing and providing intervention for students with reading and writing disorders. So some of you may say, but I'm a speech and language pathologist. How does this relate to my work? We play a crucial role for many reasons. So why is it that the role of the speech pathologist in reading, what is it that we can bring to the table? I want to just start with some data. 73% of second grade struggling readers exhibited significant deficits in oral language skills as kindergarten. So we can be the people who can say, hey, you know what? Let's intervene now. Let's get some extra support for a student because we're aware of the needs far sooner than they may be apparent to someone who's just looking at the child from a purely literacy lens. Another statistic for you, kindergartners with speech and language impairments are about 6 times more likely than students without a speech and language impairment to exhibit a reading disability by 4th grade. So knowing that, and you think of the students on your caseload and how we can support them from day one when they come to us in school or even before. I can remember the first time that I read this by Katz that I actually started far younger when I was working in early intervention with preschoolers, thought, now's the time, let's introduce phonemic awareness and let's get some of these foundational skills in a fun way presented to the child in a way that's accessible, just knowing that the cards were stacked against them based on their current needs. So what we know is that experts have actually classified a speech and language impairment as one of the most robust early indicators of a child's later risk of a reading disability. So if this isn't reason enough, please know that you're a crucial person in that school to speak up on behalf of how we can support children before there ever is a reading delay, because we can provide the supports and the interventions that we know can be successful prior to that student having to struggle. Learning to read is a little bit like learning to ride a bike while you're on balancing a person on the handlebars, holding a pole, spinning plates, and focusing on the destination at the same time. Now, granted, you as a reader who have become this speech-language pathologist, you may forget what the journey was like to learn to read. And perhaps for you, it was smooth. But for many children, the simultaneous demands on them when they are learning this task are great. So I want to leave you with some references and more research to learn about this, but I just want to thank you and encourage you to be a collaborative partner with the other educators in your building, because you bring a very crucial lens and perspective, one, to intervening early for our students with speech and language impairments who likely will go on to have difficulty on their journey learning to read, but also knowing that you can be a wonderful partner in building the understanding and capacity of other educators in understanding our students a little better. Thank you.